This is Rand Paul, and I have an urgent message. Unfortunately, in Washington, money talks. In fact, you can't run an election without it. One of the things I hate about politics is asking for money, but we can't run an election without it. We can't defend the Bill of Rights. We can't defend the Constitution, without your help. June 30th is the end of the quarter fundraising deadline. It's coming up quickly, and the national media is already sniffing around saying, can Rand Paul win re-election? I have a very wealthy businessman who is my opponent. He can write million-dollar checks. Everybody's wondering, can we keep up and can we hold on to the seat? They know I have a bullseye on my back this election year. They know a Democrat takeover the Senate could hinge on what happens in my race. And they know that after my Democrat opponent raked in a cool $2 million last quarter from his left-wing pals, this fundraising report is easily the most critical I've ever faced. A big fundraising quarter will prove to the national media and the big government establishment in Washington that the freedom-loving American grassroots still proudly stand with me. If I don't turn in a strong fundraising report, it will only embolden more left-wing special interests to start dumping more cash into Kentucky, into this race. The truth is, there's nothing they'd love more than to defeat me. As the chief voice for liberty in the Senate, the tax and spenders believe defeating me would send a message to all of my colleagues in both houses of Congress that they better go along if they want to get along in Washington. This is the kind of madness I've fought with every ounce of my being since my first day in office. Of course, there's so much more critical work we must do, work that can only be accomplished with your support. We can't keep spending like there's no tomorrow. We can't allow Obamacare to keep destroying jobs. We can't allow our Bill of Rights to be destroyed before our eyes. We can't allow our borders to remain unsecure. If you agree, please contribute as generously as you can ahead of this critical end of the quarter deadline. Democrats are going to have no trouble raising millions to smear and attack me. The only way you and I can stand up to them is the same way we won so many other fights. That's together. Whether you can give $500 or $50, every dollar you can contribute right now is absolutely critical. Unlike so many politicians in Washington, I've done my best to keep the promises I made when I first ran in 2010. If re-elected, you can count on me to keep up the fight. Today I'm counting on you to please agree to your most generous contribution. We need your help. Thanks.